But the text is a code, as evidenced by the number 36525, being the same as the solar year at that time, 365.25 days. Interestingly, this sum is decoded by dividing it by 13 lunar months, the lunar year, which gives us 2810 years before 293 BC, for the date of 3103 BC. In this year, the chronologist King Enoch was 170 years old. This was the 130th year of his prophesying against the Anunnaki and his 48th year as emperor. Kali is a fragment memory of the Anunnaki dynasty that was then emerging but not yet in power, at least not over the Sethites. The date 3100 BC is the time assigned by Egyptologists to the rule of Nama, who unified all the people into a united kingdom. Nama is in fact Enoch, described with the epithet Na. Ner is the same, representing 600, an epoch, and Mer, the Egyptian designation for pyramid, 3100 BC being Enoch's 108th year of rule. Vedic Puranic texts read that the Kali Yuga age would end after 3100 years with the appearance of a saviour king, the great Sakka, who will remove wickedness from the earth. This 3100 years counts down to 2 BC, birth of Jesus. Tradition attests that it was this great Sakka that the Persian Magi sought when Jesus was born. 1. The Secret Doctrine. 2. The Illustrated Book of Signs and Symbols. 3. The Oxford Illustrated Companion. 4. Survivors of Atlantis. 5. Secret Cities of Old South America. 6. The Destruction of Atlantis. 7. Round Towers of Atlantis. The calendrics of 3103 BC further support its calendrical import. The Kali Yuga age began in the year 792 Annus Mundi, 792 being the total orbit of the Anunnaki planet Nibiru, the Kali Yuga being the beginning of Anunnaki rulership over part of humanity. This was 864 years before the flood, the sum of 864 being a number that links both time and space like no other number is seen in 3031 BC. Also, 3103 BC is 5208 before Armageddon, when the Anunnaki are defeated by the chief cornerstone in 2106 AD, 5,208 years being 744 times 7 or 434 times 12. As will be shown in this research, a period of judged time is 434 years, or 62 weeks of years in biblical eschatology. The Black Age begins a countdown to the end of Anunnaki dominion. 3102 BC, 7:93 AM. Scholars are at variance over the start of the Kali Yuga age, some believing it began in 3102 instead of 3103 BC. Because some consider this as year 1 of the Kali Yuga, then the start date of 3103 BC is precise. 1. Children of the Sun. 3100 BC. This is the scholarly imposed approximate for the Nama palette, also known as the Victory Tablet of King Menes, which depicts a picture of a smooth-sided pyramid that Zechariah Sitchin holds as proof that even at this early date, the concept of the pyramid was known. The true date is 3103 BC. It is to be noticed that between 3163 BC and 3103 BC, that the world's most mysterious and well-preserved calendrical systems were all begun. 3163 BC, Newgrange and Stonehenge 1. Enoch was 110 years old. 3121 BC, Mayan Itza Temple of the Cross, Enoch 152 years old. 3113 BC, Mayan Long Count, Enoch 160 years old. 3103 BC, Vedic Kali Yuga calendar, Enoch 170 years old. It is not without significance that the three timelines from 3121 to 3103 BC are all begun within 18 years of each other, and are all systems employing ages measured in multiples of 144,000 days, 288,000, 432,000, etc. 1. Journey to the mythical past.